So I've got lots of questions on my Instagram, so we're going to go through and answer a few of your questions.
I have a few of mine, so we're going to take turns. Start with your followers.
Right, let's have a look. I'm just going to try and find some good ones. Do you allow yourself a cheat day every week? Not a cheat day.
Yeah.
I'd say I do generally have a cheat meal once a week. Not
I think
always
it depends
on
what
prep.
you want. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It depends if you're on prep or not on prep. But I would generally say once a week, twice a week, it's good to have a little bit of what you fancy.
Yeah, definitely. How do you find the motivation with a young daughter and juggling school runs, etc.? Yeah, I get asked this a lot. People do, it is difficult, trying to find time for the gym and training whilst,
I think it must come down to how much you want it and what your priorities are.
Definitely.
Your priorities are obviously your children as well. But then when you have that half an hour to yourself, are you going to sit and watch TV, you're going to go to the gym?
Yeah, exactly. Kids do go to bed earlier than that's what they should do. So, I mean, there is always an hour a day that you can kind of squeeze it in if you want to. How do you get rid of lower ab fat as it's the hardest? What food will help burn calories post-workout apart from chicken, fish and meat?
You know what, when people say what food helps burn calories, there is more foods that are more thermogenic than other foods, but generally it's the quantity of calories you're putting in your body to what you're using.
Yeah.
If you eat more calories, you'll store more body fat. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. It's kind of like you need to make sure that you're burning the calories off. I'm not saying reduce your calories, still eat a lot of good healthy foods, but burn them off. So earn your food.
Earn your food. Don't cut your food out, keep your food in, just add exercise.
This is quite interesting. How late can someone eat dinner? I do get asked this all the time about prep, and because there's a lot of sort of myths about you shouldn't eat, carbs past 9 o'clock and things like that. I would always try and eat at least an hour before bedtime. Just because it gives your stomach
time
a
to
chance
digest. But
digest.
I eat right before bed sometimes, but it depends really what the item is. I wouldn't necessarily have carbs right before bed unless I was just on a really hard training session and I felt like my body needed them. But
sometimes I do find if I have a big dinner and then go to bed straight away, the next morning I'm just not hungry for breakfast, and breakfast is one of my favourite meals of the day. So. Do you believe in changing macros on training days versus rest days? That's quite a good one.
I would say naturally you do it without thinking about it. I don't know if you purposely do it, but I know that on heavy training days I'll eat more, and then on non-training days I eat less, and it's just going with what my body feels like.
Yeah, I definitely think even off season I do find that if you've done a really intensive training session, you are going to be a lot hungrier, and then on the days that you maybe have a rest day, you're not as hungry, so you don't eat as much. I do think subconsciously I eat a little bit less carbs on sort of rest days.
Yeah, I'm the same. To lose body fat and build muscle, how do you recommend I train? Do I do steady state cardio, HIIT? Do I do weights, mornings or evenings? Okay, so a lot of questions there.
I say weights, definitely. I think if you want to change the shape of your body, or weights is definitely the way
weights will change your shape. Cardio, you'll just be a smaller version of what you were before. So you won't change shapes. What might you stop eating when you want to get abs? I mean, the sugary foods can prevent you from having abs.
Do you know what I find is a lot of, if you're lean already, there's certain foods that if I could have abs in the morning and then by the evening they're gone because of the food that I've eaten that day, and it's not necessarily body fat that I've put on instantly. It's more about, I think, salt content and sugar content and food.
So it really depends when you're asking whether you're looking for actual fat loss or what it just looks like, but generally food's in, food out, and that's what it comes down to. My only body hang up is my belly and the top of my arms. What exercises do you recommend to tone at both of these areas? I just give you that word tone because it was invented to instead of using the word muscles. But generally, I guess what you're asking is how to tighten the tops of your arms and the abs and the body fat again for the abs.
So body fat. Everyone has got those abdominal muscles under there somewhere. It's just a little deeper than others.
And the backs, arms, genetically, some people hold more fat there. But again, with backs, arms, you need to make sure you're doing a lot of tricep work and maybe once or twice a week on there.
People obviously genetically will tend to store fat in different areas, so it's really difficult to spot reduce some areas. For example, if every girl could get keep all the fat on their boobs and bum and just just shed it from everywhere else.
That would be amazing.
It would be a dream.
Yeah,
but
I think that's the key thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spot. I think a lot of people look at their body and they think, I want to lose fat from here and here, and your body doesn't do that. It loses it from everywhere, and you just notice it from areas first.
But obviously, just training your body well all round. You know, train your whole body. It's not just like, oh right, I want to lose
Just
fat
give it
here, so I'm going to
time.
train that area.
Yeah, and give it time. Over time, you'll just notice the changes. Okay, so that's all the questions I've had.
Thank you so much to everyone that commented on our Instagram.
And thank you for asking the questions. It's been exciting going through them.
Yeah.